Rolling. And action.
Hi, I'm Chrissy Kinney, and I'm here for various roles for female parts, and I'm going to do my monologue from Bus Stop. He'd been telling me all week he'd urged me by the night the rodeo ended, and they'd pick me up and we'd all head back to Montana together. I knew if I was around the Blue Dragon that night, well, that's what happened. So I decided to beat it. One of the other girls at the Blue Dragon, she lived on a farm across the river in Kansas. She said I could stay with her. So I just went in and sang for that first show. Then I told them I was quitting. I've been wanting to find another job anyway. And I picked up my share of the kitty, but darn it, I had to go and tell them I was taking the midnight bus. They had to go and tell Bo when he come in a little after 11. He paid him $5 to find out. So I went to the bus station and I didn't even get my tickets when here come Bo and Verge. He just walks up to the ticket window and says, 3 tickets to Montana. I didn't know what to say. So he dragged me on the bus and I've been on it ever since. Somewhere deep down inside me, I got a funny feeling I'm gonna end up in Montana.
And whenever you're ready, action.
Okay, hold on a little. One at a time, please.
I feel like an object. We only want him for sex.
Hold on. How does that make you feel, Kevin?
That's shit, actually. But how can she even say that when we never have sex?
I understand there are a lot of feelings in the room right now, and remember what I always say, feelings are never right or wrong. They just are.
See, that's what I'm talking
This is
about.
unreal.
It's often difficult to connect sexually, especially when you don't feel emotionally and spiritually connected.
Exactly.
Have you thought about doing more than this? I mean, group therapy, support group, 12-step programs?
Not really.
I think we need to.
Let me give you some ideas that could really help you guys. Here, take a look at these and try to work on something, rebuilding your communication, your connection.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And whenever you're ready,
Okay.
action.
Hello, I'm Keena Reynolds, and I'm reading for any female role. I know. He's insecure. He fumbles. He has no plumage. But he's a wonderful man, and I've just never known any wonderful man before. What would you do with them? I mean, he wants to be good. Have you ever known anyone who thought that way? And it's driving him crazy lying around here doing nothing. And I see him late at night. He's making lists, thinking things through, just scouting for a way to make himself useful. And he looks at me. And I realize that what he wants is to be good enough for me, which is completely absurd, but it touches me and it makes me happy, and it makes me think life can be something completely different than anything I planned. Things can be calm and simple and complete, except that Loomis is there. And I never see him, but he's there. He's taken root in my life, and I can't get rid of him. And then, he comes around this accident, this surprise, offering the best life I can possibly hope to have, and I can never quite take it.
It's rolling. Whenever you guys are ready, and action.
Let's stand up for you. How long have you known Detective Rourke?
7. It's been 7 years now.
Would you say he's your mentor?
I'd say he's my friend.
How would you describe him as a detective?
He's good. I'm sure he's no angel, but then, again, who is?
What do you mean?
Look, I get you're trying to pin him down as a bad guy, and that's your job, but That's just not the case. He's a good cop.
See,
Have you ever been in an alley chasing a criminal? Have you ever pulled someone over only to get shot at? Do you even know what it's like?
it's not about me.
No. It's about a cop who made a judgment call in the heat of the moment, and if that perp had a gun, he'd be dead now.
You can't
It's a-
just go around and shoot people.
No shit!
So do you stand by he's a good cop?
Yes!
Even in court?
Yes, I do. You should know that. But then again, maybe it's because you've never been there. I don't know.
It's not about me.
No, it isn't.
Look, this is the second questionable shooting.
Out of how many? Do you even know how many times we get in this situation like this?
This is not about me, Detective Brooks.
I think it is. I think it is about you and your little dick. Are we done here?
I'd say so.
Good.
And whenever you're ready, action.
Hello, my name is Gregory Dockery, and I auditioned for any male role. Excuse me. Hey, guys. Look, I just want to say, okay, look, I know we only met earlier, and that I nearly set you on fire, and you have a boyfriend here. You know, it's kind of awkward, but okay, so look, just give me a minute, and then you can call me an idiot, and we'll go back here and pretend like nothing happened. I want to be your man crush Monday. No, I mean I want to bring a nice cup with the umbrella and just sit in silence, just sip with you. I want to go out with you on a Friday night. Watch you sleep romantically. Scrub your back, rub your shoulders, suck them toes. I want to write crap poetry about you. I want to get drunk with my friends, just bore them to death about you. I want them to phone me and just moan about how little they see me because I'm spending so much time with you. I want to feel the tingle of our lips meeting, the lock of our eyes joining, the fizz of our fingertips touching. I want to rub your fat tummy and tell you look beautiful in that maternity dress. I want to hold your nose as you open that first used diaper. I want to watch you grow old and just love you more and more each day. I want to fall in love with you.
Roll it.
Yep.
And action.
I'm Suzanne Zabowski, and I'm trying for the part of Detective Brooks. Daryl? Daryl? What are you doing? What are you doing? Wait, no, I'll put the gun down. Okay. What are you doing up there, Daryl? Please, come on down. Let's talk about this. There's nothing we can't solve together. I'm your partner, remember? You can't do this, Daryl. You can't. What am I going to tell Amy and the kids? Please, just wait a second. Please, come on down and let's talk about this, please. Give us a second to just think things through, please. We'll go to the detectives. We'll let them know what's going on. No one has to know. Please, just don't do it. Give me a chance to help you. Please. I know what I said. What I said about you and me, it wasn't a mistake. It wasn't. Please just come on down, give me a chance to help you. Please. Come on. Just give me a minute. No. Why?
We are rolling. action.
Oh, okay. Hold on a little. One at a time, please.
I feel like an object. He only wants me for sex.
Hold on. How does that make you feel, Kevin?
Like shit, actually. I mean, how's that even possible when she never has sex with me?
I understand. There are a lot of feelings in this room right now. And remember, I always say, feelings are never right or wrong. They just are.
Whatever.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
This is unreal.
It's often difficult to connect sexually, especially when you don't feel emotionally or spiritually connected.
Exactly.
Have you thought about doing more than this? I mean, group therapy, support group, 12-step programs.
Not really.
I think we need to.
Let me give you some ideas that could really help you guys. Here, look these over and try something to work on rebuilding. Here, look these things over and try something to work on rebuilding your communication and your connection.
Thank you so much.
Rolling. And whenever you're ready, action.
My name is Burke Sage, and I'll be reading for the role of Detective Rourke. Look, I've never seen a grown man cry, let alone one your size. Come on, is that what you do every time something gets rough? You cry? My dad used to beat me if my lip even quivered. But I don't hold a grudge. No, it made me tough. And to do this job, you've got to be tough. You can't just wander off because something bothers you. Oh, so you think this is hard? My first week on the force, my partner and I get an emergency call over to Sully's. Some kid just shooting up barflies at random. Girl pouring drinks is dead already, a couple of the patrons, and then he puts the gun at me. Now I had no choice and I put one between his eyes. Coroner says he was all doped up on meth. He was 9 years old. I'll never forget. His name was Travis Dipro. Oh my God, who was he? Your cousin? A brother? Why didn't you tell me? Driving around all morning, you didn't think that... Hey, come here. Stop crying and get over here. We got work to do.
We're rolling. And action.
So you're saying it looked like a gun?
Yeah, in the heat of the moment, it looked like a gun.
The key to his house looked like a gun.
Look, I'm not sure if you've ever patrolled the streets. It's no joke out there. Maybe you're just a desk jockey. If you're not on high alert out there, you come home in a body bag. Look, I'm out there risking my life every day. And he's a criminal.
A thief with no violent record at all.
He turned around. It looked like a gun. That's it. What else can I say?
You said plenty.
And action.
So you're saying it looked like a gun?
Yeah, in the heat of the moment, it looked like a gun.
The keys to his house looked like a gun.
Look, I'm not sure if you've ever patrolled the streets. It's no joke out there. Or maybe you're just a desk jockey. If you're not on high alert, come home in a body bag. Look, I'm out there risking my life every day. He's a criminal.
A thief with no violent record whatsoever.
He turned around and it looked like a gun. That's it. What do you want me to say?
You said plenty.
Whenever you're ready, action.
Okay, my name is Austin Saxton. I will be auditioning for the role of Adam. And this is the monologue I'll be doing today. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. It creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last recorded syllable of time. And all our days of lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. wife is but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, but signifying nothing. That's it.
Whenever you feel ready, action.
Hi, I'm Matt, and I'm a sex addict. I've been sober for about 2 months today, and so far life's good. And lately I've been opening up to the idea of dating lately. Of course, I'm not exactly going to be as honest with them necessarily, but it's a big struggle right now, trying to recover from all the things that I've been crazy about. Well, in my past, I used to be really interested in being a dominatrix, and just some sort of the pleasure of beating people half to death while they're consenting to it just really gave me that sort of thrill. All right.
And action.
My name is Mary Malta, and I'm reading for the role of therapist for the Internal Affairs Chief. How dare you tell me how to run my affairs? How dare you think I'm in a position to be pressured or bullied or whatever it is you're doing? What the hell do you think you are? People around here expecting applause for the way you treated this child. She has a right to know there's a world out there, full of people who don't believe in God, who aren't any worse off than you, Mother. People who've gone through their entire lives and never bent their knees once to anyone. People who fall in love and have babies and are occasionally very happy. But you and your order, you've kept her ignorant. Virginity, right, Mother? Poverty, chastity, and ignorance, that's what you live by. You're shielding her. Let her face the world.
And action.
For me?
Yes, I need someone who can get the job done. Oh, repeat offender. I want his head on a plate. You have to save face. You're getting hammered in the media.
Pending he's guilty, of course. I see your point on the killings, but I also see strong merits and a long career.
Crenshaw investigated him last and it got nasty. I want him off the streets.
I hear you.
Good.
Can we do just the first page again?
Rolling. And action.
For me?
Yes, I need someone that can get the job done. Repeat offender, I want his head on a plate. We have to save face. We're getting hammered in the media.
Pending he's guilty, of course.
Crenshaw investigated him and it got nasty. I want him off the streets.
I hear you.
Good.
And action.
Jay Bidwell, reading for anything you want me to read for, and from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I met him 15 years ago. I was told there was nothing left. No reason, no understanding, not even the most rudimentary sense of life or death, of right or wrong. I met this 6-year-old boy with this blank, pale, emotionless face, blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. I spent 6 years trying to help him, and then another 8 trying to keep him locked away, because I realized that what lived behind that boy's eyes was purely, simply evil.
We're gonna roll it.
I really do. People get scared of those a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't judge me because I've never seen it. That's what I like about it. So if I do it badly, it's not my
you're
fault.
supposed to do it
It's the
badly.
PI's fault.
Right? Yeah, right? And we're gonna jump him in the alley.
Yeah.
All right. So we're rolling. And action.
Yeah, you're gonna pay for what you did.
Really? You weren't hard to find. Alright. Oh, I know you. You're the one that cheated on his wife with a bunch of cheap skinks.
That's none of your business now, is it?
Your wife seemed to think it was some of her business.
Fuck you.
It's time to pay. Are you sure about this?
Am I sure? You're outnumbered, dude.
That's good. After that,
Whenever you're ready, just action.
Okay, I'm Jonathan Postuma, and I'm reading for any male part that you see me fit. Alright, say what one more time, motherfucker. Because what ain't no country I ever heard of. What? One more time, motherfucker. One more time.
Roll it. And action.
Hi, I am Matt. I am a sex addict. I have been sober for 2 months today, so life is good. I guess I'm starting to open up to the idea of dating again.
It was so low.
that's it.
Oh,
Rolling. And action.
hi, I am Matt. I am a sex addict. I've been sober for 2 months, so life is good. I guess I'm starting to open up to the idea of dating again. Sorry about that.
Rolling. And action.
Jared Kuzic. I'm going for the roles of, Detective Rourke and Hitman. Aw, you motherfuckers. Okay, alright. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this? Jake! You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. Shoot program, motherfucker! 23-hour lockdown. Who the you think you're fucking with? I'm the police. You'll never see the light of day. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
And action.
What do we know?
Not much. He's trained and they believe he's a bodyguard of Kevin.
And he's the one with the money.
Correct.
They're sending all three of us for one guy.
I guess so.
Now we're going to bring it to Sergey. So now you're going to read the lines of Sergey and Boris. Okay?
And
And
Boris?
I'll be cross. Yes.
Where's Boris?
It's every other. So it's exactly what I
Oh,
just
okay, okay, okay.
We're rolling, so you can go ahead.
What do they know?
Not much. He's trained. And they believe he's the bodyguard of Kevin.
And he's the one with the money?
Correct.
He's flying us all in for one guy.
So,
We're rolling. And action.
Hi, I'm Forrestine Hood, and I am here to audition for Susie or whatever's best suited for me. I'm doing Phenomenal Woman by Maya Angelou, and here I go. Pretty women say, you're beautiful, and I think, why? I'm not cute or built like a supermodel fashion. I tell them, no, I'm not. They think I'm lying. I say, well, maybe it's the reach of my arms or the sway in my hips, maybe even the stride of my legs or curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's it. That's it.
And action.
Hi, I'm Susie, and I'm a sex addict. I've had the worst week. I was so happy. I was with Steve, and now I'm not. And I went out on the bench, and I am so embarrassed. I just felt so lonely. I almost didn't come, but now that I'm here, I'm glad I did.
Whenever you're ready. Action.
Kevin MSV Tates, reading for the role whichever role that I fit. You see, I remember when I first started this gang. We was just kids. But look at us now. Pythons run the city. From the east side to the west side, I got 1,000 soldiers ready to kill. And willing to die for Eli. You see this piece? I smoked my first fool with this piece. And I smoked many a fool since then. Ain't think twice about it. Until recently. I saw Jamal at the park. Now he know he owe us that money, so you already know what time it was. Pop, pop, pop. But when I found out one of those bullets hit that little girl, it messed with me, man. I kept seeing her everywhere. Like, how could you do this to me? Until I realized the truth. I didn't hurt that little girl. I saved that little girl. I saved her from the streets. I saved her from the drugs. She in a better place now. It's because of me. I did
Rolling. And action.
Hi, I'm Dana Christie. I'm reading for Lisa, the opening scene.
How much?
Depends. How much do you want?
Oh, I want everything.
Everything, huh?
Everything.
Okay. How long?
Until I'm done.
So, 5 minutes of everything then?
About an hour.
$500?
Deal? Get in.
Show me the money first.
Good?
Rolling. And action.
How much?
Depends. What do you want?
Oh, I want everything.
Everything, huh?
Everything.
Okay. How long?
Until I'm done.
So, 5 minutes of everything then?
About an hour.
500?
Sure. Get in.
Show me the money first.
Rolling. And action.
How long have you known Detective Rourke?
7? It's been 7 years now.
Would you say he's your mentor?
I'd say he's my friend.
How would you consider him as a detective?
He's good. I'm sure he's no angel, but then again, who is?
What do you mean?
Look, I get you're trying to pin him down as a bad guy, and that's your job, but that's just not the case. He's a good cop.
Is he?
Have you ever been in an alley chasing a criminal? Have you ever pulled someone over only to get shot at? Do you even know what it's like?
This is not about me.
No, it's about a cop who made a judgment call in the heat of the moment. And if that perp had a gun, he'd be dead now.
You can't just shoot people.
No shit.
Do you stand by he's a good cop?
Yes.
Even in court?
Yes. Yes, I do. You should know that. But then again, maybe you don't, because you've never been there.
This is not about me.
No, it isn't.
Look, this is the second questionable shooting.
Out of how many? Do you even know how many times we get in situations like this?
This is not about me, Detective Brooks.
I think it is. I think it's about you and your little dick.
We are rolling. And action.
Michael Barbie, reading the part for John. The monologue is called Nursing Home. I'll never forget, I said, "Goodbye, Mom. See you soon." But it felt like I was abandoning her, giving her away to strangers, leaving her in a place she'd never been. That look in her eyes, I'll never forget. Perhaps it was the same look I had my first day of school as a kid. Everything will be okay, you'll see, she said. And she hugged me, kissed me, and left. And I was terrified. She got in the car and drove off and left me. I felt so alone. I was so afraid. I had no choice. I had to. She could no longer take care of herself. I had no choice. She would have died on her own. When I got to my car, I sat there, numb. I looked up and saw her running towards me, terrified, running towards me in her nightgown, crying, "Please don't leave me. Don't leave me alone." It was quiet. I looked over at the brown brick building, a nursing home. Nursing, that word. As a mother feeds her child, takes care of him, but someday must let go. And a son really loves his mother, and he too must let go. Must give her away to strangers, people who'll take care of her. We abandon each other. We have to. Because we care, because we love.
And action.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Mann, and I'm reading for Ashley. When you're hurting, you look for weakness. You take the hurt and pass it on to me. You're hurting, so you hurt. You're damaged, so you damage. You're feeling pain as you cause pain in you. It has to stop. I will protect myself from the pain. I know the damage must be undone. I will end the hurting so I never hurt, as I must do it for me.
So we are rolling. And action.
Hi, I'm Susie, and I'm a sex addict. My week wasn't so good. I broke up with Steve, and I guess I just binged from being lonely and empty. I almost didn't come, but I'm glad I did.
Whenever you're ready, action.
Henry Frost III, 6'2", and I'm reading for Frost. Three things. One, who the fuck you think you're talking to? Two, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? All kidding aside, I'm a professional businessman of sorts. My life every day is about making split-second decisions. Life and death fucking decisions. So that's what it is, okay? I play hard because I work hard. I take what can be taken because I can do it. It's just what I do. I'm a shark. You know the thing about shark? It has lifeless eyes. Black eyes like a doll's eyes. When it's coming at you, it doesn't seem to be living until it bites you. And then all of a sudden you hear this high screeching sound, and despite all the blood, the splashing, and the yelling and the hollering, he comes back and he rips you to pieces. This is my ocean. 3, who the fuck do you think you talking to?
And action.
What do we know?
Not much. He's trained, and they believe he's a bodyguard of Kevin.
And that's the guy with the money.
Correct.
We're flying in all three of us for one guy.
Yes, sir.
And we are rolling. And action.
So you're saying it looked like a gun?
Yeah. The heat of the moment. Like good.
The keys to his house looked like a gun.
Look, I'm not sure if you ever patrol the streets. There's no joke out there. Maybe just a desk jockey. If you're not on high alert out there, you come home in a body bag. Look, I'm out there risking my life every day. He's a criminal.
A thief with no violent record whatsoever.
He turned around. It looked like a gun. That's what else I can say. That's all I can say.
Said plenty. Can I do it one more time? Now that you know the lines? A little bit?
Yeah. It was
And action.
So you're saying it looked like a gun?
Yeah. Yeah, at the moment it looked like a gun.
Keys to his house looked like a gun.
Look, I'm sure if you ever patrolled the streets, there's no joke out there. Maybe just a desk jockey. If you're on high alert, if you're not on high alert, I'm sorry.
Okay.
No. If you're not on high alert out there, come home in a body bag. Look, I'm out there risking my life every day. He's a criminal.
A thief with no violent record at all.
He turned around, it looked like a gun, and that's it. That's what else can I say?
Said plenty.
Rolling. And action.
So you're saying it looked like a gun?
Yeah, in the heat of the moment, it looked like a gun.
The keys to his house looked like a gun.
Look, I'm not sure if you ever patrol the streets. There's no joke out there. And maybe you just don't know that because you're a desk jockey. If you're not on high alert out there, you come home in a body bag. I mean, look, I'm out there risking my life every freaking day. He's a criminal.
A thief with no violent record at all.
He turned around, it looked like a gun, and that's it. I mean, what else can I say?
You said plenty.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
And action.
Ken Alter, Detective Rourke. Yeah. My ex? Yeah, Magda. Yeah, Magda asked me to talk. She begged me to talk. Shit, she begged me to fight, but I just couldn't do it. Can't really say why. Can't say why because I don't really know why. Yeah, Magda was the daughter of a family friend that we met at my mom's wake in 1988. Yeah, I know it's not very romantic, right? But you know what? Wakes can be a pretty heady thing to us, to the Polish. See, the root of the Polish culture is hopelessness. And so, a wake is proof and death is confirmation. The old ladies, they take the mourners by the arm, they take them straight to the casket, and then they gesture at the body as if to say, see, I told you so. Yeah, Magda. We had similar backgrounds. We knew some of the same people, we were neighbors. So when I asked her to marry me, it was a pretty comfortable notion, like, hey, I really dig you and you dig me, so maybe we should get married. It was comfortable. Yeah, I know. It's easy to overrate that now, but there ain't nothing wrong with comfort, It's, there's nothing wrong with comfort. You find yourself in the city of Chicago, laying in bed, with your arms around this person who's made a decision, who's made a decision to walk through life with you, And okay, so maybe it's comfort and nothing more, but it could be love too. It could be love.
So we're gonna roll it. And whenever you feel ready, action.
So you're saying it looked like a gun?
Yeah, in the heat of the moment, it looked like a gun.
keys to his house looked like a gun.
Look, I don't know if you've ever patrolled the streets. It's no joke out there. Or maybe you're just a desk jockey. If you're not on high alert out there, you come home in a body bag. Look, I'm out there risking my life every day. And he's the criminal.
A thief with no violent record at all.
He turned around and it looked like a gun, okay? That's all I can say.
You said plenty.
And who's rolling? And action.
So you're saying it looked like a gun?
Yeah. In the heat of the moment, it looked like a gun.
The keys to his house looked like a gun.
Look, I don't know if you've ever patrolled the streets. It's no joke out there. Maybe you're just a desk jockey. If you're not on high alert at all times, you come home in a body bag. Look, I'm out there risking my life every day. He's the criminal.
He's a thief with no violent record at all.
He turned around and it looked like a gun. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
Well, you said plenty.
Whenever you feel ready, action.
Okay, John, we're waiting.
Look, I don't need you or anyone else to be telling me about me. And I don't need you to think that I needed your help for me to get to where I am now. I got a GED. I went to the community college. I paid for it with money I made down at the warehouse. And I don't need you to be thinking that I wouldn't be where I am today without you. When I was a kid, I grew up in a bad place. There were broken down cars, broken refrigerators, and broken lives on the front lawn of half of the houses on my street. But my mother, she planted a garden. She wanted people to see color when they left for work in the morning. She wanted to send a message that beauty can grow wherever it wants. She worked from 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. She came home, she cooked for me and my siblings dinner and helped us with our homework. It was tough, but we were fed and we did our homework. After we went to bed, she would go out and spend hours working on that garden. She was pissed off half the time and tired the rest of the time. But being pissed and tired, she worked on that garden so people would have something of beauty to see in the morning. Something or someone drove over that garden and crashed into our room. They looted what they could. But my mother, she fixed that room. She repaired the garden. But she was forced to put an ugly iron gate fence around that garden. And what did that tell the people when I drove by in the morning? That beauty is property. Beauty is a commodity. That beauty can't be shared. That wasn't what my mother wanted. The message that she wanted to send. I want to show beauty. I want to show faith. But not just for me, but for us. The only way we can do that is to do it together. Okay? Well, okay?
He was waiting for
Now
you.
he's waiting.
actually.
All right, so we gotta roll it.
You gotta cue him. You gotta say, well,
And
forward.
whenever you're ready, in action.
Hello.
We have a problem.
What?
Kevin is dead.
What?
Just found out.
Shit. It's got to be the same guy.
Yeah, we need to find him.
Cross is in on it. Yeah, hold on.
Do you want your money back?
Who is this?
Someone who thinks that you want your $2.5 million back.
Yeah, I'm listening.
And action.
John Vella, auditioning for a non-specific day player role. Witch hunter? Is she truly a witch? What? You vile whore. There's no room on God's green earth for a creature like you, Mary Haddington. No. You will not live to see another day. Until you damned to hell. You sacrifice your only child in the name of the Dark One. I did no such thing. I left the burner on, and support beam fell, and I couldn't lift to save her. That's none of your concern. Any last words? Now, witch hunter! Cut her down and bury her. Bury her so deep, not even Satan himself can find her black soul.
Roll it. And action.
Hi, I'm Eric Barch, and I'm doing a monologue and whatever role you see fit for me. Okay. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to leave you with a little story to think about on your drive home. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, there was a rich merchant in Baghdad, and he sent his servant to the marketplace to shop for provisions. After a while, the servant came back. He was white-faced and he was trembling. He said, "Master, while I was standing in the crowd, I was jostled by a woman, and I turned, and I saw that it was Death that had jostled me. She made a threatening gesture, and, 'Oh, master, please, please, lend me your horse so that I might ride away from here and escape my fate. I will ride to Samara, and Death will surely not find me there.' So, the merchant loaned him his horse, and the servant mounted it. And he dug his spurs into the flank, and as fast as the horse could gallop, they rode to Samara. And the merchant himself went to the marketplace, and he found Death there, standing in the crowd. And he asked her, 'Why did you make a threatening gesture at my servant when you saw him this morning?' And Death said, 'I made no threatening gesture, nothing of the kind. It was a start of surprise. I was shocked, astonished to see him here in Baghdad, when I have an appointment with him tonight in Samara.'" See?
Lynn.
Okay. Hi.
And action.
you want me to say my name or just start reading?
You don't have to slate.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm a sex addict, and I've been sober for 2 months today, so life is good. I guess I'm starting to open up to the idea of dating again.
Rolling in action.
Okay. Hi, I'm Matt. I am a sex addict, and I've been sober for 2 months though. So today, life is good. I guess I'm starting to open up and you know, to the idea of dating again. It'd be great. Can I like gesture a little bit?
Yeah, oh, for sure. Just don't move your feet too much.
Alright, so
Yeah, you can, I mean, you can move everything. You can do whatever you want. You can even do this if you want to. Just stay in frame.
alright, we are rolling in action.
Yeah, want me to slate?
No.
What? Surprised to see me? Well, why wouldn't you be, I guess? Right? You know, for the past 4 months, I've been making phone calls. I've been sending texts, writing emails, telling them how long I'll be gone, how I'm doing, and when I'll be back. You know how many replies I've gotten? 0. So I've had a lot of time on my hands. I've watched a lot of WWE Network, a lot of NXT. And you know what I see? I see for 3 weeks leading up to it, Sami Zayn and his exact return date. I know for all things, for the life of me, what Apollo Crews had for breakfast 3 days ago. Now, no me, no Alex Riley anywhere. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised. That's what 8 years gets you. That's what 8 years in this business and 8 years of hard work gets you. So, I guess I've answered my own question then. You are surprised to see me.
Whenever you're ready, action.
Looking at the camera. Hi, I'm Deborah Wolfer, and I'm reading for the I'm doing $1 Million Baby, and I'm playing the part of Maggie Fitzgerald. Mr. Dunn. Mr. Dunn, I'm 32 years old. And you're saying that it's going to take me till I'm 37 to throw a decent punch? Can I please start over?
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready,
Do I
action.
start from the beginning?
Yes. You don't have to slate anymore though. Just go breathe and go straight to your monologue.
Today I kept forgetting one line, so I don't want to forget it. Mr. Dunn. Mr. Dunn, I'm 32 years old. And you're telling me that it's going to take me till I'm 37 years old to throw a decent punch. I've been waitressing, scraping dishes since I've been 14 years old. And my mama, she weighs 230 pounds. My sister, she cheats she's on welfare, but she's cheating the system. She's saying that her baby is still alive when her baby isn't. And my brother, he's even worse. He's in prison. And my daddy's dead. If I had my head straight, I would get me a trailer, buy me a deep fryer and some Oreos. How does that suit you, Mr. Dunn?
that good enough for you?
Whenever you're ready, action.
Not to slate it, just go right in.
Mr. Dunn. Mr. Dunn? I'm 32 years old. And you're telling me that it's going to take me till I'm 37 to throw a decent punch? Kidding me. I've been scraping dishes and waitressing since I was 14. That's a long time. And, I hate to say this, my mom is 230 pounds. And my brother, he's terrible. My brother's in prison. My sister, she cheats on welfare by saying her baby is still alive. My daddy's dead. My daddy's gone. He's my everything. If I was thinking straight, I would give me a trailer, buy me a deep fryer, and some Oreos. Is it good enough for you, Mr. Dunn? Huh? Is it good enough?
All right, so we're gonna roll it. Whenever you're ready, you
I
just
want
go ahead and
criticism
action.
if I'm doing something wrong. I really want it.
Okay.
Because I want to do better. You let me know.
Yeah, we're in action
Okay.
right now. No problem.
Okay. Hi, I'm Susie, and I'm a sex addict. My weeks wasn't so good. I broke up with Steve, and I guess I just binged from feeling lonely and empty. I almost didn't come. But I'm glad I did.
And do it again. Little soft.
All right, so we're rolling in action.
Hi, I'm Susie, and I'm a sex addict. My weeks weren't so good. I broke up with Steve, and I fell off the boat and just binged a little. I feel so lonely and so empty. I don't know what to do. I almost didn't come tonight. I was embarrassed. I just don't know. But I'm glad I came. I'm really glad I came. Because you guys are my friends. You make me feel better.